So before I found out I was an experiential learner, I was trying to learn how to cook by doing this. Well, that didn't teach me anything. So today, we're gonna learn to cook by playing video games, because pretend experience is just as good as real experience. Alright, so first up, we have Overcooked. I didn't realize this was gonna be an apocalyptic game. I can't get too much weirder than this though. Okay, you can stop. So Chefware Ding Dong is gonna show us the skill of cutting really fast. Look at that speed and precision. Okay, so let's address sanitation, because this game isn't the greatest at it. You see, they drop food all over the place, they still cook with it. Now technically that would boil out, but okay, is that a rat in the kitchen? And is that a raccoon in a wheelchair? There's some serious sanitation problems happening up in here! What the heck? Is that sky baloney? I guess sanitation from this game is your what not to do skill, so let's move on to the next game. Right, next game? Alright, next. So quick history lesson for those of you who are under 20, this is RuneScape. But not RuneScape because now RuneScape is RuneScape 3, because this game is RuneScape 2, but is now recreated as old school RuneScape, which is not to be confused with RuneScape Classic, which is RuneScape 1. Also known as RuneScape, which is not RuneScape, because we are playing not RuneScape, but RuneScape. And this is the game with the cooking skills we're going to be using today. This is the one-cut butchering technique. You simply cut an animal once and you get a perfect cut of steak. Remember that practice makes perfect, so slaughter the entire family before we learn the storage technique. Always store your food at your local bank. Now using the butchering technique on a rat will also result in a perfectly cut piece of ribeye. And if you can't tell the difference, neither can anybody else. Using the butchering technique on a chicken should result in a perfectly ready for rotisserie chicken. Well, that's a little strange. Why are there bones sitting on top of the chicken if it's perfectly ready for rotisserie? Alright, so technically, all of the bones should be inside of the chicken at the moment you kill it with this skill. But, come on man, you can't trust everything you see in video games, dude. Anyway, let's get on with the cooking stuff. Come on, this game's about cooking. Let's talk about cooking! Go back to the bank for all the meat that you've stored there, start a fire, and then we can begin cooking. The reason why we bring so much meat is because occasionally you're gonna burn a couple, because you are engaged in the manliest form of cooking. Cooking with your bare hands. Just remember to avoid those third-degree burns. Now RuneScape's methods are used in other games, more modern games, so let's take a look at a modern game and see how they utilize the same concepts. Oh, come here you freaking Bambi! You think I was gonna let you get away? Hey! What are you looking at, you Stegosaurus piece of crap? Stegosaurus! Ah! Oh, is that a chicken over there? Well, I've got a present for you, you piece of chicken crap! I'm gonna beat your stupid Toucan Sam looking face into oblivion, and I'm gonna mount you on my wall! Or better yet! Alright, I give up. Apparently in the video game world, every single animal is better at cooking than humans. But that's fine, because the next and last game that we're looking at is centered around animals cooking the food again. So let's take a look at this game that features our favorite blue hedgehog, the one that exemplifies the meaning of, if you ever screw up dinner, just go buy it. The Sega Sonic Popcorn Shop. So hats off to the developers of Sonic Mania for making a quick reference to this game in Studiopolis Zone. I think that's pretty cool of them. So, besides the point, Sonic and Tails go ahead and clear off the screen because they actually thought they were playing Sonic 2. Oh yeah, and Sonic talks. So for all of you Super Sonic nerds out there who thought that Sonic CD was the very first time Sonic talks in a video game, well, prepare to have your entire world shattered because this game came out 6 months earlier. Boom! Yeah, so then Sonic asks if you can give him some money because, you know, boys gotta eat. And then they ask you for your flavor. You can get picked between salted, butter, and curry. Of course, my favorite popcorn flavor. And then it's like, "Wahaha, Sonic, time for your shots." No, wait, man, I've already had my rabies shot. And then Eggman tries to smash him with a hammer. Now this Help Sonic text appears at the bottom because there was a crank on the arcade cabinet, and this crank was the only way that you can move Sonic or do any other actions except for picking out your flavor with buttons.
Egad, a Sonic game with limited controls.
But this is the only Sonic game that's ever happened in, right? So Sonic and Tails work together to cook your popcorn while Eggman in the back adorably attempts to eat some right out of the cage. Well, Sonic's had enough of that and he goes ahead and cooks them really fast anyway. And what do you know? This is the moment you've been waiting for. Getting your popcorn hand-delivered by Tails. Incredible.
Well, I've seen everything I need to. I've got my popcorn kernels. Let's go cook some popcorn. Whoa, hey, I made popcorn! So, you gonna stop haunting my basement now? There! I made it special!